Hello, Gonzalo. How are you?
Hi, Cesar. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Everything okay?
Yes, I think I'm better than yesterday.
Oh, yes. That's good news. How was work?
Oh my God. Work today was a little bit messy, but not like other days.
It
Not
can
at
be
all.
better always, right?
Yes, yes.
You are in the production department, quality or maintenance?
I am in quality,
Ah,
but AB and BIF, well, they have a system that they call VPO,
okay.
that is Voyager Plan Optimization. So you also um, um, see like other things from your area. Like for example, I am a quality analyzer. Okay, so what I do in my daily work, my routine, I analyze the beer so I can release it to see if everything is okay, like alcohol, like color, like sugar, like everything. So but I also see quality in logistics and
Oh,
quality in machines, in lab machines.
okay.
So
That's a
those
lot
are
of responsibility then.
yes, those are my pillars, like pilares.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call it. So that's why you see like another areas too. So you get involved. I get a lot involved with logistics and with my maintenance.
Okay.
So it's really demanding in time. Like for example, today I have a mistake with an Anton par, that is a machine that help us to determine alcohol and also sugar for the beer.
Yes,
But
and Intempar has pretty good sensors for
yes,
for
yes,
bricks and I guess alcohol content or,
yes,
or
but
dense content.
yes, but the needle today that absorbs the beer and take it to the densimeter, it is called,
Mm-hmm.
didn't have enough pressure. So I
Oh,
took like 2 hours trying to regulate that little thing. So that's my life, man.
so at what temperature do you bottle beer?
Okay, we bottle beer like -1 degree.
Yes, because if not, it creates a lot of foam.
Yes, yes, it is. And also in the fermentation process, we have what is called fin de reposo.
Yes.
So the beer has to be in fin de reposo like 1.5 day at least,
It's
and
sitting
then
for 1.5 days. Okay.
yes, and then we pass it to the filters where we help like taking all the I don't know, like levaduras that is left, maybe some polyphenols we call it. Like it's something that kill your beer, the taste of your beer. So we need to take all of that, and then we pass it to the pressure tank. And in the pressure tank, the beer only has have to be there like for 72 hours. It cannot
Oh,
be more time there because
okay.
we lost like carbon dioxide, and also alcohol is lost.
That's true.
So it's
It has to be, you need time. Yeah, I mean, you
yes,
have time for everything.
yes,
You have to be within those parameters.
yes. Like fermentation is like one of the most critic parts, and then it has to took like 14 days, because first you receive the beer from cooking, we call it
Mhm.
cooking, and then you put into guarda caliente, they call, that is a 20 degrees, sorry, and then in 20 degrees, according to the liquid, like according to the beer brand, we have a lot of brands here, like I don't know, Taquinha, Paseña, we call it like that, Brahma. So it had each one of them has one set of days that they have to pass at 20 degrees. So,
Mhm.
for example, Paseña, it can only be 2.5 days. And in 2.5 days, they need to open cold so the beer can come into zero, -1 degree.
Yes.
So it's, yes, it's,
Okay. It's,
I,
it's, it's, it's a little bit different from regular soda.
yes, yes, it is.
It's a little
Because,
bit, the process is a little bit slower because you have a lot of a lot of more processes before you bottle the beer.
yes, and in regular soda, you don't have like the process of cooking and fermentation, right?
Mm-mm. It
Uh,
depends because sugarcane, um, Coca-Cola, most of the plants, they don't buy white or regular, what is it called? Refined sugar. They refine the sugar in the plants. And for that, you need to do something similar. You have to cook the sugar cane and get it white.
oh yes,
They
yes.
buy they buy standard sugar from Brazil.
Oh yes. Okay.
So that's one. And also water. You need to treat the water you get from your from the earth.
Yes,
They
we
have
also
to treat it.
we also treat water for aerobics, anaerobios, yeah, aerobios.
Yes, that's
So
correct.
we treat it for that, but we do the cooking process uh, for getting the sugar from all the adjuntos that we call, that is maize and malta.
Okay, malt.
Yes, malt. So we do a process where we disintegrate the almidones, las cadenas de almidones.
Mhm.
So in that way, when we get that, that is called saccharification. I don't know if it's a word in English.
Okay.
Okay. But that's the process that we call the transformation of those objects into sugar. And
Oh,
we get this the extract, original extract.
okay.
That's that
But
we,
it's a completely chemical reaction from the
yes,
one that we need for sugar
yes, it is.
for Coca-Cola and regular sodas.
Yes, it's organic chemistry. A lot of
Exactly. Yes.
organic chemistry that we apply here in in beer plants. So the transformation of all these things, like in fermentation, we get carbon dioxide. We also get dióxido de azufre. That helps us a lot. That the beer
Sulfur
does,
dioxide. Okay.
yes, the beer that doesn't get oxidation with that. So
Oh,
the beer doesn't have like old taste,
yes,
because
that's correct.
that eats oxygen, so it doesn't enter to the beer.
Okay.
Yes, it's very
Yeah,
interesting.
it's a very interesting process and very delicate.
Yes, it is. And as a quality analyzer, I have to be like really in the process to see whatever thing they are doing and controlling each one of these steps I already named it to you.
Okay.
So it's very delicate and it's also very demanding, man. And sometimes they call me like 5 a.m. for 4:30 a.m. Oh my God, we have a drink here in Bolivia that we call chicha.
Okay.
That is mainly made of maize.
Corn.
Okay, of corn. So, sorry, it's mainly made of corn, and it's have a very delicate fermentation process.
Mm.
So I have a lot of problems with that liquid because sometimes it cannot go into guarda fria, into cold. So I have to go and see if they need to maybe we have like levadura salvaje sometimes. That's what we call it. So see if
Yes,
that.
it's a very delicate process making beer.
Yes, man, it's
Very
very.
delicate. It's not just simple as other processes that I have seen, because I have seen bottling processes for shampoo, for bolis, for
Okay.
those cubes for soups, the Nor stuff. I have seen different processes, even for juices, and Coca-Cola, of course, and water.
Yes.
Uh, but beer, I never had a chance to see the process for beer. I know that because my boss used to work in a beer factory, and he would tell us all of these things. But
Yeah.
a lot of the equipment is the same.
Yes, I think it is. I die for going and know like Corona beer factory there in Mexico.
Yes,
Yes, I think that
it's
is.
big, man. It's
Yeah,
big.
and it's part of our company. We are
Oh,
part of Corona's
Grupo
company.
Modelo.
Yes, yes. That
Okay.
is AB and Bev is the owner of Corona,
Oh,
and it's also the owner of most of the world's beer. We have like
okay.
Budweiser is us, ours. Quilmes is ours. Corona is ours. Brahma is ours. Stella Artois is ours. So
Wow.
um, it's really big,
So
really
it's,
big.
it's a big company.
Yes, and maybe you have like a lot of opportunities to visit those fabric beer.
Oh, yes, yes. I've been around. I've been around, and then I made a switch from the food industry into
Yeah,
the automobile. But I love being in the food industry.
maybe you can come back to the food industry. You know.
I don't know, man. A lot of people has said that to me. So when are you going back to the food industry?
Well, if you are willing to come here in Bolivia, maybe I can help you.
Oh, that'll work. That'll be swell. That'll be great, man. That'll be great. Thank you. I appreciate it, sir, so much.
Yo,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes,
yo,
I love it. Most of it. I mean, most important. I love beer.
yes, yes. I wasn't like a beer lover before I get into this company, but when I get in, I really saw like all the things that you need to know to taste beer. So it's really like wine. People don't believe me, but you have to taste maybe bitterness if it's high, but there are some beers that need to have those bitterness. Maybe the color, maybe some taste like coffee.
Yes,
um,
that's correct. Like Guinness, right?
yes, so there is a lot of differences in between beers, but each beer needs to taste different. Like
Yeah.
Pilsner needs to have more drinkability, and a stout needs to be like more heavy and have more body and have like some notes of coffee and
Yes.
all that you need to taste to see. So I'm now I declare a beer lover right now.
That's great, man. Yes, that's what it does. That's what it does.
Yes,
Maybe one day I'll visit a beer factory. That'll be
yeah,
great.
yes, that would be great. So as I say to you, if you are willing to come to Bolivia and by visit or to work,
That'll be great, man. Yes, I'm being in the food industry. I was in the food industry for a long time, and I made a switch to the automobile, and I love it. I like the automobile industry, but food industry is different. It's strict.
yeah, yes. I think that maybe you have more process, more
Oh yes, more
chemistry,
controls.
more action. Yes, and in automobile industry, maybe everything is automatized.
Mhm. Yes, nowadays most of it, yes, it is. Mhm. That's
Yes,
correct.
maybe
Okay, Gonzalo. So that was a good chat.
that.
Yeah, that was a
Yes.
good chat, man. I just I just love it when I have engineer students.
Oh, thank you, Caesar.
I just love it because we can share a lot. So
Yes,
and
it
I'm
was
been
amazing.
around, man. I'm been around. I'm not that old, but I'm been around. I have known
No,
many processes. So we can share some stuff. Maybe I'll show you some pictures of what I do at work.
oh, that will be great. That will be great because I love cars. So maybe showing me the automobile industry, that will be really great. I'm very
Awesome.
interested also in that part.
That'll be well, man. That'll be swell. Okay,
Okay.
so let's get to it. Okay, so we have the
Let's,
grammar section for this unit,
okay.
and this is something that we discussed in the previous sections. We were going to discuss non-action verbs.
Okay.
Now we're going to we're going to take a glance of what non-action verbs are. For example, some of them are hope, feel, want, know. As you can see, they're called non-action verbs. Hope, feel, want, know. Most of them have to do with the mind,
Okay.
with your brain, right?
Yes.
But are they physical work, action?
Oh,
Not really, right?
no.
That's why they're called non-action verbs, okay?
Okay. Understood.
All right, so let's see. Number one, some verbs express actions. We can use them in the simple form or in the continuous form, verb plus ing. Example, Talia works for Newsline. At the moment, she's working on the Crawford store. Simple, right?
Yes.
So we're going back to basics when we talk about continuous and simple form, but we're gonna get deeper into non-action verbs. Number
Okay.
two, can you help me with the reading?
Yes, of course. Number two. Some verbs do not express actions. These verbs are called non-action or stative verbs. We usually do not use them in the continuous form, even when we are talking about something that is happening right now. Talia wants an explanation right now, okay?
And it says here, Tales is wanting an explanation right now. No, you don't say that.
Okay,
But in the end, it's a non-action verb.
okay.
Okay.
Yes, yes, it is.
Three,
Number
a
three.
very interesting explanation. So I'm gonna play the audio. All right. So just bear with me. Let's listen up. Let me know you can listen. Okay.
Okay.
Non-action verbs can express many things.
Okay. Can you hear?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. Let's play it again. I was just
Yeah,
making sure. Okay.
yeah.
Non-action verbs can express many things. They can express feelings. Some examples are feel, like, love, and hate.
Nick loves soccer.
They can express thoughts. Some examples are think, understand, mean, know, believe, and remember.
I know all about it. What do you mean?
Non-action verbs can also express needs and preferences. Some examples are need, prefer, and want.
I don't want to worry you.
We can also use non-action verbs to talk about possessions. Some examples are have and own. Talia has a good job. We also use non-action verbs to talk about the five senses: sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste. Some examples of these are see, look, hear, sound, smell, feel, and taste.
It sounds like you.
Nick looks worried.
Okay, so non-action verbs. And here we have a breakdown.
Okay.
We have non-action verbs about feelings, about thoughts, needs and preferences. Some of them talk about possessions. And the five senses. All of these are non-action verbs, okay?
Okay.
Let me make a bigger picture so you can take a screenshot,
Perfect.
okay? You can click Windows key, Shift, and S, and you get a print screen section.
Okay. Okay.
If you have Windows 10, the Windows key, Shift, and S,
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
and you can take a picture, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Cesar.
So let's see. 4, the verb be is usually a non-action verb. It describes how someone or something always is. This is an old friend of mine from college.
Okay.
It's a non-action verb, okay?
Yes.
5, let me play the audio, okay?
Some verbs can have both an action and a non-action meaning. Talia is having breakfast. In this sentence, have means eat, and it is an action verb.
Talia has a microwave oven.
In this sentence, have means own, and it is a non-action verb.
Okay, so when we talk about sometimes have, we are referring to eat, and the other one just as a possession. Then that's the difference.
Yes. Okay.
Any questions?
No, I think that I don't have any question.
Good. Yes, so non-action verbs. It's actually very easy. Once we have identified what
They
type
are.
of action verb is it, or what is it that we're talking about, they repeat. No
Okay.
biggie. Let me show you my screen. Let's do some work. So non-action verbs, number 1, complete each dialogue, click on the box and choose the correct answer. So let's see, number 1, can you help me?
Yes. Amy, hi, what's up? Oh, I'm working on this Nick Crawford story. Yes.
Story, okay.
Story.
Number 2,
Number 2. Do you want to take a break? Okay. I can't. I have too much to do.
all right. 3,
Right? Amy, I think you work too hard. Talia, you are probably right. Okay, yes.
4,
There's a good movie at the quad. Okay, Talia, Yes. I know. I would love to go.
5.
Okay. Number 5. I just don't have time to go to the movies. That's too bad. Okay. 6. I'm getting some coffee. Would you like some? Sure, thanks. Okay, number 7. What's wrong? Why are you smelling the cream? Why do you smell the cream? Sorry, yes. Yes, maybe. Okay. Talia, oh, I thought it smelled bad, but it's okay. Why do you smell? Okay, yes. This tastes good. Yes, there's nothing like a good cup of coffee. Okay.
Like a good cup of coffee. Okay, good. Anyone that you consider to change, perhaps?
No.
All
Okay.
right. So let's check out the answers. All right.
Okay. Okay.
And yes,
Oh, smelling. Why are you smelling? Yes. Okay.
in the sentence, smell is an action verb. You need the present continuous form to talk about something that is happening now.
Yes, you're right.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay, man. It's a little bit confusing. And trust me, a lot of people make this mistake. Yes, yes. The first thing that came to my mind is like, oh, this is on purpose, man.
They are bad people, bad people.
Well, trust me, it, it, one person many years ago told me, did I tell you that my stepfather, well, he was a gringo, you know,
Yes, you told me.
he's white. And he had a lot of friends coming home, and they would have really interesting conversations to me. And one person told me, you know what, Caesar? We're not as educated as our founding fathers. You know, the founding fathers of the US are Washington,
Link.
Monroe, Jackson, all of those people.
Okay.
They're the founding fathers of US because they were lawyers, they were architects, they were scientists, they were farmers. They had a lot of trades and they had pretty good grammar skills.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Trust me, they did. And unfortunately, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
We,
Oh,
we, we tend to just focus in one thing. But back in the day, people used to have different trades.
yes. Yes.
We
And
don't.
maybe because they, well, they were like, I don't know how many years passed between Great Britain came to the US and the founding fathers. Um, do you understand me? I don't know if I'm talking
Well,
right.
most of the founding fathers were like the same case of Spanish and people born in Mexico or America that were
Like
called criollos,
yes, but maybe because they were like colonized.
colonizers. Yes, they were colonizers.
Yes, they had like a better English because they were like near to that time. Okay, maybe yes.
Trust me, they still have that accent from the colony time, from the
Okay,
colonial time. They do. If you go to some places in Virginia or Rhode Island, they still do.
okay.
Yes, yes. But what I was trying to say is that we have lost that finesse
Yes,
when we speak.
that's what I was trying to say too.
Yes, we have lost it. We have lost that finesse.
Yes. Yes,
And we need to get it back, man.
definitely, definitely.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, let's go to the second part, non-action verbs. Complete the dialogue, type the simple present or present continuous form of the verb in parentheses. Into each blank, use capital letters if necessary. So let's see. This one is a cappella. You need to write it. So let's see.
Okay.
Talia.
I spoke to Nick Crawford today. I think that he is too honest to lie. Okay. Yes, I really believe him. Someone is someone wants to hurt him. Yes. Someone is trying to destroy his career.
Someone
Trying to destroy his career?
is trying.
Yes, I think. Present or present continu- Okay. Yes.
Or I don't know. It's a
Someone is
simple present or present continuous.
present continuous. Yes. So, but present continuous is trying, right? Someone, yes, someone trying to destroy his career. Okay, that doesn't sound very good. Someone tried to destroy. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Okay. But what about the voice on the recording? Well, it certainly sound like him, but he's too nice of a guy to take a bribe.
Okay.
What do you what do you mean? He's too nice. Do you let your emotions color your judgment? Okay. Of course not. I just know he's innocent. That's all. Okay. Well, I'm I'm not understanding. Well, I not understand what you do. You have any proof? Okay. Well, I not understand. Maybe yes.
Have I not? Remember, when we use a negative, we always need an auxiliary. What is your auxiliary?
I have. Okay. I do not understand.
I don't understand.
Okay. Understand. Do you have any proof? Okay, yes. And also you have the question here. Do you have any proof? Okay. Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I'm
Working. I work. I'm working on it. The Soccer Federation put pressure on the coach. Yes, put pressure on the coach to take Nick out of the game next week. I have to get some proof and quickly. You really like this guy, yes? Don't you? Okay. Okay, this was a little bit hard.
okay.
Okay,
So, are you ready?
I'm right.
All
I'm
right.
right.
What happens?
Sorry, yeah,
Oh,
okay. Yes, I know.
okay.
Someone,
Ah,
someone,
someone tries. Okay, so let's see. In this sentence, try is an action verb. Ah,
okay. Yes. So he's trying to destroy his career.
yes, we need to add the auxiliary of the verb be.
Yes, okay.
And this one?
This one, the sentence, let it is an action. But think about whether you need a simple present or past continuous. Okay, but so is did you are you letting your emotions color your
Yes.
job?
We need to confirm. We need to be careful with it.
Okay, okay,
But it's tricky because in this one, it's a negative and you need the auxiliary.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, in the sentence, work is an action verb. So, not yet, but I work on it. It should be like that.
Not yet, but work is an action verb. How can we make it non-action? Not yet, but I work on it.
But I work on it. Yes.
The soccer federation,
Puts the pressure.
it's an
It's an
action.
action. Yes. My God. Okay. I need
Let's
to
see.
practice.
Let's check it out.
Need to practice action and non-action. Uh-huh.
Wow, it's pudding.
It's pudding. Yes, and I'm working, but we did it. I'm working, right or not?
Oh, and in this one, yes. But I'm working on it. So you need the verb be as an auxiliary for the continuous form,
Yes.
like in this case.
Okay.
So the ones that we needed to add the verb be for the continuous form are the ones that we got incorrect. He's trying, I'm working,
Working.
and he's
Yes.
putting.
Okay.
These are the ones that we got wrong.
Yes. And also, are you learning?
Okay, yeah. Well, actually, yes. It's part of the verb be, but
It
as a
is.
question form, right?
Right. Okay. Okay. I'll practice more this section.
Just take a picture, make
Okay.
sure that you completely understand what is it that they're trying to tell us.
Okay. Perfect.
Because, and this is important, if we use our verbs in a certain way, they become action verbs.
Yes.
But if we combine them with the verb to be, they become non-action. That's what it's telling us.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
All right. Okay.
no
Understood.
problem. We still got a lot of more work to do, okay? And trust me, this is no easy section, okay?
Yes. I'm
It's
not.
not, it's not, it's not. It creates all kinds of problems.
Yes.
So let's see, modals of request. All
Okay.
right, so we have requests. Could you lend, question mark, would you mind lending? So let's see. So modals of request, let's ask for some help from our computer. So
Okay.
let's listen to it.
Let's do
We
it.
can make a request with will, can, would, or could, plus a subject and the base form of the verb.
Will you come here for a minute?
Can you come here for a minute?
Would you come here for a minute?
Could you come here for a minute?
Okay, so we have all of these modals of requests: will, can, would, and could.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go to the next part. Will and can are informal. Let's listen to it, okay?
Okay. Let's do it.
Will and can are informal. For example, Nick and the coach know each other very well. They have a relaxed, friendly relationship. Nick makes a request with can.
Coach, can you come here for a minute?
Could and would are more polite. For example, the coach is speaking to Dean, Nick, and Talia. He doesn't know Talia. The coach makes a request with would.
Would you excuse us, please?
Okay. Okay.
And it's funny. It's very interesting also. because um the base form, right?
Right. Yes.
And here we have it in the past.
So in the past, it's like more polite.
Yes. It's funny how English works.
Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
back.
I know. It's funny, but that's the way it is. And yes, when you start adapting and how can I say it? Gaining that confidence when you speak in English and you identified yourself with it, yes, you can sense it. You become part of it and you say, yes, it sounds polite.
Yes.
And it does. In conversation makes it softer, not too abrupt. And that's important in normal conversation.
Okay. Yes.
All right, let's go for part 3. Let's listen to it.
Let's do it.
We can also make requests more polite by using please. Please can go before the base form of the verb.
Would you please call me tonight?
Okay.
Please can also go at the end of the request.
Would you excuse us, please?
Okay. But check it out. In the first example, you have placed in the middle of your question.
Yes.
And the second example, you have to divide please with a comma. And you make
Okay.
a small pause. Would you excuse us, please? Would you please call me tonight? Okay.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
All right. 4. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Another way to make a polite request is to start the sentence with would you mind plus the gerund. Remember, the gerund is formed with the verb plus ing.
Would you mind coming here for a minute?
We do not usually use please with would you mind.
Okay.
Okay.
And we are adding more words so that we can add more emphasis. Would you mind? ¿Te importaría?
Okay. Perfect.
That's what it is. All right. All right. Let's go for part 5. And this is the last one. It's the longest one. So are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We usually agree to a request with words like yes, sure, certainly, and of course.
Can you come here for a minute?
Sure.
We agree to a would you mind request with not at all.
Would you mind excusing us for a minute?
Not at all.
Not at all means it's okay, I'll do it. A yes answer to a request with would you mind means it's not okay, I won't do it. When we say no to a request, we usually apologize and give a reason.
Amy, can you come here for a minute? Sorry, I'm on the phone.
We never use could and would in short answers to requests.
Could you help me carry this?
Sure.
And we do not say, yes, I could. That if you say it that way, it would sound funny.
Yes, I could.
It's
Yes,
like making fun of a person, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I remember because one of my high school teachers used to do that.
Oh my God. Okay.
He was funny. And but the correct answer would be yes, I can.
Yes, I can. Okay.
Okay. So let's get into the fun part.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so modals or requests, complete each dialogue and choose the correct answer. Number one.
Okay, number one. Luis, could you answer a few questions for me? Ari, of course. Okay,
Three.
number two.
Two, I'm sorry, two.
Ila, will you call me after work? Sure. Change? Sure. Okay, number three. It is, would you please explain this? Marek, no, I wouldn't. Would you please explain this? Certainly, sorry, certainly. What would you like to know?
Okay. Four.
Bill, number four. Would you mind lending me a few dollars until tomorrow? Sherry, not at all. Is 10 enough?
Okay.
Number five. Can you please help me? Of course. Ross. Would you mind working late? Okay, would you mind working late tonight? We still have a lot to do. Anna, sorry, I can't. I have to meet my mother at the airport.
Okay. Seven.
Number, would you answer the phone, please? And sure. Okay, number eight is, could you please finish? Could you please finish your report by Monday? Of course.
Okay. Are you ready?
Already.
Let's check it out.
Figure it out.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Let's go to the second part.
Okay.
Okay. So complete each sentence, drag and drop the answer into the correct blank. So we have all of these answers. And
Okay.
we need to just put them in here. Number one.
Okay. Um, will you turn off the lights when you leave, please? We are trying to save electricity. Would you mind help me with this report? I'm having trouble with it. Okay.
Okay.
Can you lend me $10? I forgot my wallet.
Okay.
Okay. Could you come here for a minute? I want to ask you a question. Okay. Would you please mail this for me? Would you mind coming here for a minute? I had like to show you something. Would you help me lift this box? It's very heavy.
It's very heavy. Okay. You sure?
Yes, I think I am. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Good.
Yes.
So we got them. Okay.
Got it.
All right. Let's go to the next part of the grammar section.
Okay.
This one is very important. Well, like all of them, but this one is something that we need to add. So and such. Well, in my case, I use these words a lot.
Okay.
But I noticed that not many people use them. And they are so useful. So happy, such a nice day, such a difference. But what's the difference between each one? Let's see. So and such. Let's listen up to the audio. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
We use so and such to make a statement stronger. For example, we can say, Talia works hard, but we can also make a stronger statement and say, Talia works so hard. This means that Talia works very hard. Here's another example. We can say, Talia is a hard worker, but we can make a stronger statement and say, Talia is such a hard worker.
Okay.
This means that Talia is a very hard worker.
Okay. Just look at the grammar structure.
Okay.
Okay. For example, here you have your verb and then so. You need here the verb to be to help create these statements.
That's a good tip.
Okay.
Okay. My God.
All right.
All right.
So let's go for number 2. Are you ready?
Good. I'm ready.
We use so before an adjective or an adverb.
Why would I do something so stupid?
Okay.
Talia works so hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's go to the next explanation.
We use such before an adjective plus a noun. The noun can be singular or plural.
How can anyone believe such a ridiculous thing?
Okay.
You need an indefinite article, a or an, before the adjective if it is singular.
And he's telling us right here.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So we use such before an adjective plus a noun. The noun can be singular or plural. Okay.
Understood. Yes.
And you have it here. You have the article.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. Let's do some exercises.
Let's do it.
Okay. So and such, complete the dialogue, drag and drop the answers into the correct blanks. So we have the first conversation, Nika the coach. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's do it. Nick, coach, there is going to be a report about me on the news. I know this is such a bad time.
This is
Such a bad time.
okay.
Okay.
The next one.
Maybe I should talk to Talia. That it's the first one because you have capital letter.
Yes. We give it away.
That's not such a good idea. That's such a not good idea. It's not such a good idea. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Next.
Next, I'm sure some of them are fair like Tully. Journalists are so dishonest.
Okay.
Okay. Really, is Talia such a good friend? Not really. I just know her from college. Okay. Um, this situation is so terrible. Coach is, don't worry, Nick. We'll find out what's going on.
Okay.
We need to be. This is such an important game.
This is
Such
wait, such an
an important game.
all right.
And we need you to be in it. Okay. The last one. Hey, we have worked so hard. Okay.
And we're going to win. Are you
Yes.
ready?
Oh, sorry, I forgot about it.
No
Yes.
problem. All right.
Ready. All right. Yes.
So you got all of them, right? Good. That should be no problem. Let's go to the next part.
Let's do it.
Okay. So and such. Number 2. Complete the dialogue. Type so, such a, or such and into the correct blanks. So we have 4 different options. So, such and a title, such a, or such an.
Okay. Perfect. I'm so tired. Okay. I went dancing with some friends last night. We had such a good time, but we stayed out too late. Oh, where did you go? To a new club on North Main. Everyone's talking about it. It was so crowded that I was afraid we wouldn't get in. We wouldn't get in. Amy, who was playing there? The Blue Notes. They are such a good musicians. Have you ever heard them?
Such a good musicians.
Such good musicians. Maybe without yes and the A.
The A, okay.
Such good musicians. Okay. So good musicians. They are so good. Okay. No, so it is so.
So,
So they are so good musicians. Oh my God. Okay. That's- Have you ever heard them? No, I'm sorry, I wasn't there. Me too. You need to get out more. Why are you working so hard these days? Such a good musicians. Okay. Okay. Oh, between my job and my classes, I don't have much free time. You're beginning to sound like your friend Talia. Speaking of Talia, how is she? Busy as usual. She's working on a story about Nick Crawford. Crawford's such such an amazing athlete. Crawford is such an amazing
such an amazing athlete. Okay.
athlete. But the things people are saying about him are so terrible. So no, okay. I know, sorry Josh, but I've got to go. Okay, I'll let you know next time we go dancing. Bring Talia and I'll take you to dinner. Thanks, Josh. You are such a good friend. A great friend, sorry.
Such a great friend. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to change where they are such good musicians. Yes, only such.
Like
There.
this.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, you got it.
Woohoo.
Okay, that was a good call.
Yes, it doesn't sound alright. Wait, so they are so good musicians? No.
Okay.
Um, Okay.
All right. Yes, and remember, here for the title, we're using singular time.
Yes.
And
Yes.
this one there is plural, so that's why it was causing noise to you.
Yes. Okay.
That's what made the big difference, okay? All right, so we completed the grammar, and I believe, according to what we just practiced, it was okay. No issues,
Yes.
no
Definitely.
problems, right? Let's go
Yes.
into the writing section. There's some things that I would like to discuss. Next explanation, read the instructions, type your answers into the box. And
Okay.
if this activity was not assigned by your teacher, it will not be graded. You can still do it, do this activity for practice. Okay,
Okay.
so common sports injuries. And we talked about this yesterday when we read the article.
Yes.
But let's see, you're going to do research on sports injuries and then write a paragraph. Visit one website. What is your favorite sport to play or watch? Football, volleyball, basketball, tennis, soccer. Find out about a sport you like to play or watch. What kinds of injuries do players get playing this sport? Which injuries are the most common? What can players do to prevent and treat injuries? Take notes in a chart like the one below.
Okay.
So we have a chart and you need to create a chart. This is for your reference, okay? So you can identify your information. So we have how to prevent the injury, how to treat. So two different columns. And here we have the pain or the type of injury. Ankle sprain, most common, thumb sprain, and back injury. Do you know what thumb is?
Yes. Pulgar.
Yes, good. Okay, and we have how to prevent the injury, learn how to jump and land safely.
Okay. Yes.
All right, okay. How to treat injury, put ice on your ankle, take some
Yeah.
time off from the game, put a bandage around the ankle when playing again. That's correct. So that's just uh, what happened and how to treat it.
Okay.
This is your issue, and these are your plan of action.
Okay. Perfect.
Learn the proper techniques for blocking when you have a thumb sprain. See a doctor, okay? Wear a splint or bandage. Exercise your thumb. Ice your thumb 2 times per day for 3 days.
Okay.
All right. I don't know. A thumb sprain sounds more severe than an ankle sprain.
Yes. Yes. Because it can get broken so easily, right?
I'm guessing.
Yes. Because well, it says see a doctor. So
Yeah. Well, because maybe you need the splint,
yes. Yes. Maybe.
the
Maybe.
bandage, maybe a cast.
You're right. Yes. You're right.
Okay. A back injury. Now, this one is something that we need to be careful. Warm up and stretch before playing. Yeah, of course. Keep good posture. All right. Gently stretch the back each day. Rest. Take pain medication. Okay. Maybe
Yes.
I need the pain medication before I stretch because it hurts.
Yes. You're right.
Back pain, man. As you get older, oh yes.
The sciatica.
Yes, man.
I,
Eh,
I I had one
yes.
once. I was playing. Yes, I was playing soccer, so I felt like a little pain in the lower back. And the next day, when I was like, I think that I was organizing some papers on my desk.
And then
I
boom.
Yes, I did a bad move, like a really fast move to the left, but I left my legs. I didn't move my legs, so I just moved my back and boom, dude. I couldn't walk. I couldn't even breathe from the pain. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And it was like really um like like an old person. You put your hand in your back and you're a little bit agachado.
Okay.
It looks like you're you're an old person. My mom was laughing like you don't know, really
Okay.
hard.
Yes, it happens. It happens. So you
Yes.
were squatting. Yes, I remember. Did I tell you that I used to be a soccer referee?
No, you didn't tell me. I thought you
It
you
was
hate.
just for a short time, 10
Okay,
years.
10 years you
Yes, I was an
referee.
amateur referee for kids and amateur soccer for teenagers and adults.
Oh my God.
10 years,
Okay.
man. And my boss, the leader, he was telling us that he was stretching at home and he was bending over, stretching. I mean, I'm telling you, this was a long time ago and I was a teenager.
Okay.
I believe I was still in my 19s, 18s. And
Okay.
he said that he just bent over to stretch. He couldn't recover. He stayed like that all day.
Yes,
Like
that's
an L, like an L.
yes, yes, that's exactly what happened to me. But
So he said I just got locked. My body got locked.
yeah, and it hurts really bad. So you can't even breathe, man. So you are like, and you can walk even.
Ah,
So you're like, oh my God, oh
I,
my
I,
God.
don't- I'll never forget that because I remember when he said it, he sounded funny. We all laughed, but he said he was in so much pain.
Yes, yes, it is.
And I
Yes,
can imagine
I
many
hope
years,
you
many
never.
years later, I have back pain, so I remember that.
Oh, you had that thing already. Yes, it is bad.
Yeah,
Really.
but that's a different story.
Okay, don't worry about it.
But anyways, let's see. Let's get into this writing exercise. So let's see. Then write a paragraph about one of the injuries you identified. Include a clear topic sentence, supporting details, and a conclusion. Use the notes from your chart and the writing model to help you. Click on submit to save and submit your work when you are finished. Okay, remember, this is just a recap, not a
Okay.
recap, a review of what you have to do. So we have the writing model. Can you help me reading that?
Yes, of course. Writing model. Many volleyball players suffer from ankle injuries. Ankle injuries are common because many volleyball players do not get the proper training. They have to learn how to jump, how to land safely, and there are a few things you can do if you injure your ankle. Put ice on your ankle to help it heal. You should also take some time off from the game. When you play again, you can put bandage around your ankle to prevent another ankle injury. Volleyball can be safe and fun. Okay?
Okay. So,
Yes.
so remember, include a clear topic sentence.
Yes.
What
Okay.
is that you're gonna talk? What sport? What
Uh,
injury?
the best sports of all of it. So,
Okay. And supporting details and a conclusion. When you are working on your supporting details, try to show as much evidence as possible.
okay.
All right.
All right. Understood.
Try not to do it in the first person,
Okay. Okay.
just like the example that we have here.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And that, my friend, will conclude this last section from Unit 1 from Module 8.
Model 8. Okay. Okay.
B section B1.
Yes.
Sounds funny. Sounds like a labyrinth, but it's not.
You really
Have
sound
you have you watched that movie, Mr. Fantastic Fox?
Mr. Fantastic Fox. Maybe if you describe me, because
Are you
I
familiar? Are you familiar with stop motion cartoons?
yes, yes, I am.
Okay, it's an cartoon. I don't know how old it is, but the book is been around for many years.
Okay.
It's about a family of foxes, but the movie is a stop motion movie, and the main character is George Clooney.
Okay,
And
yes,
he's a fox. He's a
yes,
fox. So
yes,
he's
yes.
making a plan. Plan B section. I don't know. He's doing all these codes about the plan of stealing birds.
Yes, yes, it seems like that. It really seems.
That's what it is here. Oh, yeah. So we can identify each section. Okay. So we're still in module 8. Okay. And we have a lot more to cover. And that's all from this section. And don't forget to complete your homework, okay? And sorry, I don't think we're gonna continue tonight.
Okay, don't worry, Caesar. You tell me.
Yes,
What?
I'll let you know. I wish we could, but we still have two classes pending, and let's see if we can recover this week, okay?
Okay,
I
okay,
have a meeting at 8:30.
don't worry. Here is. Oh, we are 1 hour late, right? Here
Well,
we are.
you are 1 hour ahead.
Yes, ahead.
Here is 8:12. I have a meeting at 8:30, so I have to be there.
Okay, don't worry, Caesar. Don't
Time is
worry about it.
great.
Have good luck in your meeting. It's about the new job.
No, no, no. It's about how can I say it? It's about a supplier because I'm gonna release the daily survey so you can complete it. It's about a tooling that we need to complete in time.
Oh, okay.
The main offices are in the US, but the manufacturing plant is in China, of course.
Yes.
So we need to improve some timing to the completion for this tooling. In the quote, they mentioned that they could have it finished in about 15 weeks. We need to make it in less. We're
Okay.
teaching the supplier to complete it in 8 weeks. So
Oh,
we're looking forward for that. So we're trying to get into an agreement so they can help us.
yes, almost half the time. Yeah,
Yes. Well, the client is Caterpillar, so let's see what happens.
yeah, it's huge, a huge thing.
Yes, it's a big client. So I
Yes.
have a meeting with the supplier, with Caterpillar, and we as a company, third time, and we need to get to an agreement. So I'm the project manager, so I need to lead this meeting.
So the grown-ups are meeting.
Well, that's every day, man. Every day.
Yes, I understand that. I understand you. But hey, Doug, I hope you can get the the best deal for this to happen.
We're looking forward. Remember, money makes people happy. So
Yes.
let's
I,
see, let's see how we're gonna get through this. Okay, get through this. Remember some of the words that we learned. Get through this.
I'm actually practicing it, I think. Maybe I forgot sometimes, but I'm trying to practice while I talk.
Awesome. That's a good deal. You need to keep on practicing this, and also try
Yes,
to use all of these vocabulary words when you write your your paragraph that we just discussed.
yes, that's a really good tip. I'll do it. I'll do it, Cesar.
Okay, Gonzalo, have a good night. Thank you for coming to class. I'll see you tomorrow, sir.
Okay. No, thank you, Cesar. Good luck. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Take care.
Take care.